the best way to start a video. Okay, anyway, so multi-layered healing. You guys watched a video if you're on my YouTube. I'm just gonna sharing this not in my personal social media, just kind of like the practice and also maybe Patreon. So anyone who's kind of already involved. We already so far we have 9 people involved and it's getting bigger. And we want to do something very special for you guys. So for those of you guys who are not familiar with the multi-layered healing program we just launched, let me just give you a little description of it. So for about a year and a half in the Inside Out Institute, I did a beta test with over 150 people where I worked with them every single week on a different subject. So I didn't know you could do kind of group healing where you can kind of work on a lot of people that obviously are open to me working with them. And then basically I'm going to release something from them that they'll have in common. And if you're a practitioner, you can muscle test and see where did that energy show up in your life. So it really makes it very kind of specific to yourself. You don't have to do that. But every single week I'm going to work on something new. So here's the role play here. The first week is going to be trauma. The second week is going to be abundance. Third week, relationship. And fourth week is what your higher self would like to release. So that's kind of like the order of it. And every single month it's going to be the same. Trust me, there's a lot of work we can all do in all those different areas here. And so that we're calling it multi-layered healing because we're bringing this amazing person into the mix. Because body code's great, but if you notice, you have what, 2 or 3 days to process. What am I doing while we're processing? Can we do something on a daily basis that will help us out? And so just again, maybe you can just kind of give a little quick recap on it. And then we're gonna give you guys 2 new updates that we're doing. There's a new change of price, number 1, and number 2, what she's gonna announce afterwards is gonna be really exciting. So we're gonna really help out families.
Yeah, okay, so we are adding the amazing AO scan into this. We're adding a really cool feature. It's called the Inner Voice. And all I need from you is just a 12-second audio recording. Do you want to announce the thing first?
Sure. So here's the first promotion, guys. So one of the things is that when we started this program, is that we were working on just one individual. So let's say you got a plan. It was $333 a month, and it was just a plan. It was just you involved. Mm-hmm. Now we want to lower the cost, and it's going to be so I'm already telling you the great news. It's just $234 now a month. So almost at the price for what, 2 sessions. So $234 a month. It's no contract. It's just month to month. And it's going to cover your whole entire family. So it's going to cover you, your spouse. If you have 30 kids, all the kids are covered. They have to be under 18 years old. If they're over 18, they have to buy their own plan. But if they're under 18, we want to cover it. So I even have a family who just recently signed up and they have 3 kids that are taking advantage of it and 2 adults. That's literally a healing of 5 people in that family a week, which is 20 healings a month for the price of 2 sessions. So you see how this could be really amazing. It's great that you're healing, but what about your family? Isn't it cool that your whole family is growing with you? So with that, we'll go back to what she's gonna do with the AO scan.
So I just need, you can pick and choose who you want to do this really cool part of it. It can be kind of who is most code red that month, who, if one of the kids is starting school and he's struggling the most, if you yourself have like a really hard time with anxiety or depression, or someone is just kind of constantly overthinking and we want to stop those habits. And it can be anyone you want. You can rotate it throughout the time. And then if you also want additional for the other family, we can do something about that later too. But we're offering just 1 per family. You choose who you want it to be. And I just need a 12-second recording of your voice. And I'm just going to show you an example. So you just need to say your name. You want to start with your name, and then you can talk about whatever you want to. Hobbies, work, friends, family.
How cool your hubby is.
Yeah, anything.
Because that's a cool thing to talk about.
Yeah. So I'm going to press the record button now. So I'm just going to start. So say something similar to this. Hi, my name is Jessica Zabayos. I am 33 years old. I live in St. George, Utah with my amazing husband, who is so wonderful. Okay, that's all. Just 12 seconds. Sorry,
I was like, keep going. Okay, just not this time.
You're gonna get a really cool graph like this. It's picking up, so within that 10 seconds, I say 12 seconds because sometimes it takes someone a second or two to start talking. So it gives me a little bit of time to know when to start recording the button, pressing the record button. So in that 10 seconds, it's going to record over 2,000 frequencies in your voice, over 12 octaves, and it shows us where you're really high, where you're really low. It picks up the you're gonna get a PDF of 4 different emotions. The first 3 are going to be the most overworked, overused emotions. The very last one is going to be the most suppressed one. So one of mine that popped up today is feelings of, and there's a whole list of things. Just to give you an example, it will be that repetitive thinking. You may have some anger. You may have more sadness than inner peace. This one is more conflicting beliefs than congruent belief in action. Something spiritually is disconnected. It could just be a certain part of the body, like a certain organ is like not spiritually fully connected. It could be my whole, part of my spirit sticking out. Who knows what it is? But then it pulls up a whole list of possible physical associations for you. So it'll be something like your liver, your nervous system, your immune system, gallbladder, large intestines, your colon, the esophagus, the trachea, different meridians. So it's going to pull up a whole list of different possible associations that could be going on. We know all of our emotions actually affect physical parts of our body. So these are the ones that pulled up for me today. So what I need to do is I need to listen to, and so you're going to get 4 PDFs very similar to that. It's going to come with 4 MP3s of beautiful, harmonic, binaural beats, meditative music, but inside of there is specific healing frequencies for all those things I just mentioned. So it's actually going to help my liver, it's going to help my nervous system, it's going to help my immune system, gallbladder, large intestine, etc. All of those are going to get specific healing frequencies in that music, as well as the spiritually disconnected, whatever part of my body that was spiritually disconnected is going to be worked on too. And it's going to help, you're going to feel a lot more, just in general, have a lot more energy, sleeping better at night. You're going to feel a lot more peace, true joy. Like, I'm excited to get out of bed in the morning. When I am doing this, I notice a huge shift. I am not pressing my alarm 100 times. I actually get out of bed right when my alarm clock gets off, and I'm excited to get going with my day. So that's just kind of a little.
So that's what we call multi-layered healing, is because this is something you could do on a daily basis, morning, afternoon, and night.
Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention is you're going to have these color glasses that come with it. So you're going to notice there's different colors on here. What you need to do is, and I'll send you a link of where you can buy your own glasses. You want to wear your glasses while you're listening to those beats. And it's best to do it with headphones, so it's left and right ear. It's like reprogramming brain, left part, stop speaking to the right part, all that kind of stuff. So it's best to have headphones and wear these glasses while you do it. And I'll give you a lot more instructions later on too, but yeah.
Yeah, so you will get a recording of the PDF, so like you're gonna share some information about it, even though you heard it here.
Yeah, I'll share it again personally with you, what I found with you or your son or your spouse, what I recommend for them to do. I'll send you a whole recording of that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a combo of that, also the healing every single week. And like I said, I bought this book, this little handbook of light worker oracle stuff, and in there I hand pick some. I use the energy of whatever, 9 people, I think there's gonna be 30 people probably by the end of this month, just the energy collectively and what we need to hear this month. So there's a special message every single month for us. So imagine that, a special message for the month. Got your daily thing that you can do and your weekly healing, and you and your spouse and your kids are covered. So that's the new update with multi-layered healing. It's now $234, not $333. It's a month-to-month. There's no contract involved, and you get all these things combined. If you want to speed up your healing, if you want to really move faster in your journey, I think this is the way to go, because I've already beta tested for over 150 people for almost a year and a half. I saw some drastic changes, and people were just growing leaps and bounds. So we're excited for you to take advantage of it. We'll leave some information below and look forward for helping out your family.
Thanks,
all right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.